Well, hello and good morning everybody, and welcome to Denise Junk Journals. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for joining me. So I have just started my video a few moments ago. Yeah, I had to stop it 3 times. So I had to sneeze, had a little bleed that wouldn't stop on my hand, and then I had a book with swear words on it. So my goodness me, I'm starting again. Let's hope that's the 3 things. But you can see there's a chunk missing out of my my board, my master board. So hello, I hope you're all well and ready for some fun. It's certainly been fun so far. I'm just checking that I'm filming. It says I am. It's got a strange white button on it though. So yes, I am going to make some ephemera. So the last few videos I've been making journal covers and journal signatures and planners, all sorts of things like that. I haven't done an awful lot of ephemera just recently. Now I have been making ephemera and filming it little bits for when I go in hospital for videos to put up. So yeah, those of you that are new to me, I'm going in hospital for a knee replacement. But I do still want to upload a video for you every day, because I upload every day, so that I can sit and chat to you in the comments on that video while I am recuperating. So one such video is a collage video, and I have made this and a few other pieces in that video, so you're going to see it being used before you see it being made, if you see what I mean. I just wanted to create some ephemera today, so let me just pick up what I started, and let me just tear off it the book with the swear words on it, which is my blue book, and just double check that I've got them all. I think so. It's going sideways on, so you probably can't see it anyway. Right, so what I did when I made this, just bear with me, there we go. When I made this collage, I just did it on a brown paper bag, because I wanted to make pockets and things with it, and I wanted it to be a little bit thinner, you know, than the ones that I do on the card and end up being really, yeah, stiff. But I decided I wanted some ripped pockets. I don't know if I like that ripping there or not. It's getting the ripping right, really, isn't it? I probably need a journal to look at it on as well. Yeah, so I want to make some ripped pockets and use some of my birds, which you may or may not have noticed there, on the fronts of them. So what I did was I tore a piece off. It's a very strange shape, and then I stuck it just to make it stronger. I stuck it onto a piece of the glue book, which is when I discovered the swear words on the glue book, which horrified me. So yeah, it was the final straw, so we stopped and started again. Right, now let's see if I've got a journal. Must have a journal here, I've been making so many. Yep, I've got this one, although this has got quite small pages in it. Oh yeah, that's going to be fine, isn't it? See if I can do it on a plain page. Oh, I might even have some in here. And oops, yeah, it'll take a fairly decent. So I could even do that a little bit longer. What have I got that, you know, wider? I mean, oh, yeah, I've only got it 10.5, so I could go. Yeah, I could go 11.5. Yeah, just over 11 would be a good width there, wouldn't it? Okay, so yeah, rather than do that again, I wonder if I can do it that way, so I get another one. I want one each way. I want one right and one left. I'll tear down here. Yeah, I was just wondering whether to back it first and then tear it. It's what I was wondering when I spotted that rude word. Okay, so cut across there again. Yeah, and as I was saying, just like a lot of my videos, I've not worked it out beforehand. I just come on and play, put the camera on and play. So yeah, I've not got a real idea about what I'm doing other than making some torn pockets. Well, I'm making more than that. So I'm going to do some pockets out of this. I've got some postcards I'd like to back to make some journal cards that might go in these pockets. I've got a couple of pieces of Tim Holtz paper that I want to make a couple of pockets out of. And I've got some paper from Tina at Shabby Dabby Doodah that I want to make some journaling spots out of. So yeah, there's a few bits of ephemera going on there. So if I want it the other way, I needed a straight line down there, didn't I? Now, when I made these, I tried to leave bigger spaces. I tend to do a lot of this when I collage, lots of tiny little ones. Yeah, and I tried to use lots of bigger ones, so they weren't so full on, so that I could, you know, put images and things on them. But as I'm putting this one up, the great big spots are going to be where although I am putting the birds on, aren't I? So it shouldn't matter. I'm just thinking if I could do it that way or that way. I like all these little bits at the bottom, so let's straighten it off here. Sorry about the yeah, the silence while I'm thinking. I like that bit as well though. Never mind, can't have everything. Obviously I like it all, otherwise I want to put it on, would I? So which is the best way to tear? That way? Yeah, I want it to sort of undulate, dip and come out and dip again. Yeah, it's not tearing how I'd like it to. Wasn't I trying to make one opposite that? Yes, I was. No, I've got 3 that all go that way. Yeah, and these definitely want backing. I might even have 4 if you count that one. Let's have a look. Let's see what I've created here. I have. I've created 4 all going that way. So let's, which ones need backing? They're quite small, aren't they? Can't cut it straight looking at the pattern. Oh, that's straighter, but I know it's upside down. It'll probably have something on it. Okay, let's see what we can do. Let's find something to back it onto that's not rude. Right, I've got a piece of paper here that I don't like, that's been kicking around for a long time, and that came in a, oh, it does your eyes in, doesn't it? Should put it that way. Yeah, came in a charity bag. Now one of these has got a backing on, that has. I don't suppose it matters how they go on, does it really? It's only really to just give it a little bit more strength. Oh, always stand up. As a pocket. I'm not sure I like those, the way I've torn them now, and I think it's because it's layered. The way the layers, you know, rip or don't rip, whichever way you want to look at it. So yeah, it's not exactly what I envisaged, but we'll see what happens. Oh, we just need that. Oh, I need another cloth now. What did I do with my cloth? Got a bundle of them somewhere. Okay, Mr. Next Door's shouting. I don't know if you can hear. There we go. Yeah, they're going to need a few minutes to dry, but I'll put them in front of the fire. They shouldn't take long. Yeah, and I'll see if I can redeem them a bit. I think I might need to back that whole thing before I tear at it anymore. If I've got any more paper that I don't particularly care for, I don't seem to have. That's not surprising really, is it? What's this? Oh, that's card, and that would make it too stiff. I've got Oh gosh, what have we got in here? Oh, I might have something in here. These are printing errors that I was going to, yeah, you know, spray, but it'll do for this. Yeah, I think it'll just about fit on there. So we'll back the whole thing. It might make it just a little bit more usable for some more of these torn pockets. Now I'm wondering now, I'm thinking about, you know, the wavy line that I don't like, that I've torn. Oh, I've got some wavy scissors, but do I know where they are? No. Yeah, I was thinking maybe if I stitch the top on the sewing machine wavy as well, you know, in a different wave to the way it's torn, that might kind of emphasize it. So that's a possibility. Yeah, we'll just get these drying, and then we'll come back and use them again. So we'll just call that a preparation start, shall we? And now I'm gluey. Have I done with the lid off that? I have no idea. It's right over here. Right, so let's have a look at what else I brought. Right, so I've brought some postcards that I just want to back and make into journal cards, so I can do that later on while we're having a chit chat. I brought these two pieces from, well, they were a freebie. They're from Tina at Shabby Dabba Doo. I'm just trying to think when she put them up, and I can't for the life of me remember. They were one of her freebies anyway, not a Christmas one, before that. Bit of a white end on there, but I'm going to embrace it. There we go. Let's cover it, because I'm thinking that I'm going to make them floating journal spots. Which side do I like? That one. I've made them before. I make them quite often, these. Just a little bit wider than usual, I think. Let's do them nice and straight. Where's my bone folder? Beautiful images, aren't they, of the butterflies. So the butterflies are making me think of spring, but they're kind of grungy, so yeah, I'm not too far ahead. Yes, I'm thinking about there, because then I want you know, something on the edge that looks like a fastener. Isn't actually. Well, you could make it a fastener. You can put a string or something around it. Have I got it straight? Not very. Do I ever? Seldom. It's not far off, to be honest. If I inked it, it would probably be all right, but let's go for straight, shall we? Yeah, I probably should have done the inside first. So I've got this lovely dotty paper. Right, I look like I'm going to have a avalanche in a minute. Do I want the dotty? No, I've got a page of this Amazon. Yeah, that, I think. I probably should have just laid it down on it, and everything's gluing this morning, isn't it, before I folded it, because I'm going to do the same with that one. Right, bit more gluing. Let's have this great big glue book up, because yeah, I'm not going to trust to that rude one anymore. So we'll stick this on. Are we going to make anything that doesn't need to dry today? Let's move those out the way. I'm not sure how far over here you can see. Yeah, actually, if I'd have had my glue book just a bit further right, you wouldn't have seen anything, maybe. It was just a bit of a shock when I saw it. Well, you haven't seen anything anyway, because I've ditched that video and started again. But yes, it was a shock. Such common language now, isn't it? That's the thing. Oh, that, do you know, doesn't that paper go well with those beautiful butterflies? Lost my cloth. Oh well, I found the pile now, so we'll just have another one. Yeah, that's beautiful. Could even leave it that bit longer if I wanted, couldn't I? You know, leave those edges on there. I'm not going to, but I could. Yes, I could. Where was the other piece? Paris. I love these teal and rust colours, teal and gold. Beautiful. Beautiful, Tina. yeah, so if you've got any questions that you'd like me to answer or something you'd like me to talk about in my videos, because at the moment I am still filming some to put up when I'm recuperating. Yeah, just let me know in the comments. I have got a few from the lovely Kim, thank you, and Valerie and Roberta, who are three of many people who talk to me regularly, daily. Thank you guys, really appreciate it. Yep, so I've got a few from them. I've written them down, but what I didn't do, you guys, is I didn't write who'd asked what, which was silly of me really. I should have, but I didn't. So I'm just working my way through the ones you've asked me, and I just know that it is one of you three. I'm so sorry. If I get a chance to go back on and look at that video where you put all the comments and work out who asked me what, then I will, future ones I will say such and such person asked me this. But you did comment on each other saying, yeah, you'd like to know that too. So yeah, so today I thought I would answer where is my most favourite place in England to visit. Now, I think I've said to you several times that just before COVID hit, and I went into hospital at the same time with a problem with my blood. Just before that, we had decided we'd let our passports expire, and we decided we were going to start seeing England instead of going abroad on holiday. Ha ha. Of course, we've never got anywhere since then. I know a lot of you know that we have the caravan on the Yorkshire coast, and we spend a lot of time there. But yeah, there's so many places in England that we see on the television or friends have been to and what have you, that we actually want to experience. So to answer that question, guys, there's a lot that are better than what I'm going to say that we intend to go to. One of them that we were about to go to at that very time was Wales. We both love animals and farming and nature, greenery, fields. Yeah, you can see what pain it's been for me not being able to walk all this time. But yeah, so Wales seems to have all that in abundance, as well as I think some fabulous coastline, doesn't it? Yeah, so that's we're desperate to get to Wales. I also want to go and see Scotland, which is a place I've never seen. I've done London a few times. It doesn't appeal to me particularly. I know we've got all our history and what have you there, and yeah, I have done all the historical places, the Westminster Abbey and Buckingham Palace and some of the museums, Marble Arch, that kind of thing. Yeah, I've never been to see a show in London actually, but yeah, I've done a lot of that. It doesn't particularly appeal to me, although I do love to go see shows. Yeah, but for now, the one thing that we have always done, which way round was I going, was go to a seaside resort called Blackpool, which all you guys in England will probably be laughing, because it is a bit of a well, I mean, it's a lovely, don't get me wrong, it's a lovely seaside town. It's got a bit of a reputation, you know, as a place where stag parties and hen parties go, and it's sort of carnival culture, if you like. So sort of partying, pubs and bars and things like that. It also has its historical side. So it used to be a place where the Victorians started going, and it also used to be a big place for like comedians and, you know, what are they called? Variety acts, not variety acts, what are they called? Oh, the word won't come to me now. Anyway, shows, you know, used to be a place for that as well. But what they did I'm trying to think when. I think it was probably after the Victorian period. What they did to prolong the summer season there. And so I'm just looking for something to, because they're going to have to go in a book to sit down because it's wet. It all wants to kick up as it's drying, but it will lay flat. Yeah, and I want some little labels or something, don't know what, just to put on there. What was I saying about Blackpool? Oh yeah, the illuminations, what they call the Blackpool illuminations. So they like beautiful lights. So there's supposed to be a mile. They call it the Golden Mile. I don't know if there's more or less than a mile. I'm sure it's not exactly a mile. So these are from Tina as well. These are her Christmas freebies. Just trying to... That's nice. And again, it's not on card. It's only on paper. It would be better on card. So let's back that onto some card. Yeah, and anybody who likes bright lights and pretty things like that, yeah, that's what we always go for, the illuminations. That was a long story, wasn't it? Which is October time. So we always go in October for... No, I think I want a plain one on there. Something like that. That's too big though. Is there a smaller one of those? No, I thought there was. Maybe. Let me just have a look in my other smaller labels box. Yeah, so Blackpool is my favourite place to go in winter, I guess. That's the thing to say, isn't it? But yeah, Wales is the place I'm desperate to get to. No, there's nothing really floating my boat here. That green's completely the wrong. I think it's going to be those two. So I need them on a bit of card by the looks of it. And I've got some more of that, but I don't think that's going to be strong enough, is it? Let's have a look. I've got some Tim Holtz card here, so that would be nice on the back, wouldn't it, to look at? Yeah, I'll stick that one on there. Whoops. And my favourite summertime place to be would be probably Poole in Dorset. I've only ever been once, but gosh, it's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Looking for a pin, of course. Excuse my arm. There we go. Yeah, so it's yeah, it has beautiful architecture, gorgeous. What's the word for seaside? I don't keep saying seaside. It sounds, yeah, coast. That's it. So beautiful coastline. But and it's got a sort of shipping heritage, boating heritage, marine heritage. I could get you on there as well. If I move that over, you can. Yeah, it's a very expensive place to visit, but to stay. Yeah, but well worth it. Now, of course, people say further down the coast, Cornwall and that way on is beautiful, and again, we've never been. The Yorkshire Dales is beautiful, been there many times, and the Lake District. I think England is famous for both of those, aren't they? Whoops. Yeah, it's hard to have a favourite, isn't it? Very hard. I'd love to know. I'd love to know your favourite. Both you guys who are in England, like me, where's your favourite place to visit? And of course, those of you not in England, that would be very interesting, because especially when I talk to you, some of you in the comments, you sound like you live in amazing places anyway. Mountains and oceans and yeah, snow. I know Canada has some beautiful, beautiful scenery, doesn't it? So yeah, sad though it is, we always, it's more sad actually, because we always used to go with mum and dad. It's kind of a tradition we started many years ago. you know, in a hotel, just be looked after for a few days and walk the Golden Mile originally before my legs were bad and before Dad was poorly. Yeah, just typical English seaside, I guess. Yeah, we used to enjoy, you know, the busy seaside as opposed to where our caravan is, which is a little bit more rustic. Yeah, they're nice those. I like them now. They're backed and they're going to be pretty. I had to put that one the right way up, hadn't I? They're going to be pretty on there. Can you see how those? Did I not just cut that? Or did I only do that one? Must have only done that one. Okay, I'm just again. Once I start chatting, the crafting seems to take a back seat. Were you going on there? I can't remember now. No, the plainer one on that, wasn't it? So is that the way around I want that? Shall I have one either way? That leaves a bit more room for that as well, doesn't it? I think I'm going to round the corners as well. Let's do it on one and see if I like them rounded or not. Oh, another one of those. Right, let's have a look from underneath and see what you're doing. Why? You're not going in, that's why. Alright, so maybe it depends on your angle. No, because all corners are a 90-degree angle, aren't they? Silly. Oh, I do entertain you, don't I? So it's not got nothing to do with the angle. Oh, I see. It's not getting it in straight, so the trick is having it upside down when you use it. Yeah, quite like them rounded. They're very colourful, aren't they? So I want about half of that on there, and I'm going to use art glitter because this is feeling quite wet with all that tacky glue on it. Have I been using tacky glue? No, I've used tacky glue on here, haven't I? I've been using yeah, now Denise, you need to get it on straight away. Been using glue stick. Gosh, it wasn't very straight. That was lucky. It allowed me to straighten it up. So just that little bit of extra weight on there will help. Oh, frog in my throat. Help keep it closed. Yeah, once it's dried. It's a nice journaling spot, that, isn't it? Once it's dried in a book, as it were, flat. What can I put it under? Not got anything here at the minute. Let's put it under that. That's heavy. Okay, and the other one. Right, let's do the corners first. Right, underneath, so I can see. I can see now. It's easy to get that corner not in that centerpiece. Oh. Again, hubby's phone. It does make some strange noises. I'm not sure what that was. Well, it's not his phone. It's my phone now. Which way was it going that way? Oh, I'm liking both of these, actually. Really am. Did I ink this corners of that? I think I did. Yeah, pleased with them. Right, so I only want about a third of that one. And we want it the right way up now. About a third there, just so when you open it up and the back of it's the right way up. That's slightly more than a third, Denise. Never mind. It doesn't matter, does it? Oh, you're maybe not square now, but you're where you're going to be. Move that out. Right, those pieces in front of the fire should be dry now, shouldn't they? Just put that under there. Let's have a look. Yeah, they're curling nicely. I'm just going to do these two first, seeing as I've got to the Tim Holtz paper. So that's been rich look with the tear ruler, and I quite like it. I mean, it's so beautiful, this paper. I thought I would just fold the bottoms up and gorgeous, isn't it? Yeah, so we'll see a bit of that as well. Yeah, that's what I thought, just fold the bottoms up and hey, presto, a pocket. That's all it needs. Yeah, a bit of embellishment. We'll do those top corners as well. Not with that, we won't. Upside down. That one, I think. Yeah. Come out. You've left a bit of a chunk on there. Why did you do that? Come out. Try it that way. Did that get it? Yes, it did. Yeah, and that's all it needs. Well, obviously it needs some embellishment on here, but this is my first foray into Tim Holtz. I think this is about the third or maybe the fourth sheet only I've ever used out of an 8x8 pad. And yes, I can see now what you all see in it. It's beautiful. Oh, I'm wishing I'd put a divot in there now. Drat. I don't suppose I can get one in now, do you? I'll end up ripping it. I might just that I can't see what I'm doing. Not quite the centre. That's the problem with not seeing. I can't get it in the other way around, I don't think. It's too fat. Maybe. Just take a bit more that way. That's better. Oh, did I rip it open a little bit? Yeah, it's made it wider and more central. I've not ripped it much. Good save. Oh yes, you have. You've ripped it all the way down there, Denise. Not ripped it much. I did want that divot in it though. Could have inked it while it was open, couldn't I? Oh well. We live and learn, as they say. Yeah, so this one's the lovely blue. Go a bit higher up with that one because it's a bit thinner. And let's take a divot out of the middle before we glue it together. So we've got 9.5. So I want to be 4 3/4 in the middle, which is just there. And now I can ink it. You see, it's always best to do two. One to practice and one for real. Oh, we're looking. Yeah. I'm wondering if to round this one instead of the top one. What will that look like? Just to ring the changes. Yeah, something a bit different. Oh, I do like playing, don't I? Okay, Denise, let's get everything off the desk because you're running out of room again. Oops, all the embellishments that I brought. Glue's over there. Lid on the ink. Okay, we've got a bit of room again now. A little bit. Let's stick this down then. Yeah, now who was it that said to me? Valerie, I think, said to me yesterday that she'd been cutting a Stamperia pad up and she was quite cross because she had to decide between two beautiful sides. Yeah, I feel you, and I'm sure it's the same with this Tim Holtz. Both sides are beautiful. So I mean, this one was nice because it's got the flowers on the back. You know, so I've got a bit of that and a bit of that, but I did notice that was what was inside here. This blue one that I've turned over was very beautiful. That's it. Right, so what shall we put on here? So I have got, we don't want Edwardian ladies on them. I haven't used stamps for a long time. I dragged some stamps out. Postage stamps. Yeah. Let's use some postage stamps. We don't want blue on blue really, do we? And maybe, I said I don't want blue on blue, and yet I'm dragging blue in. What's that all about? Oh, the Isle of Man, look, a seabird. It doesn't go on there though, that's a pity. Netherlands, oh that's nice, they're both Netherlands. Yeah, I won't do them both the same, so I'll have stamps and maybe a flower or something in front of it. Let's get them all back in there on that one, and look at these little labels here. I think these are all like postal. That's a nice grungy one, that orangey. Yep, so I don't want two postal ones on, do I? No. Not too big. It is a bit. Nice colours though. Got anything else orangey and green? Yeah, they're just too big. That's a shame. What have we got in here? Plain labels. Oh, that's a nice dark. This is another Tina Shabby Dabby Doodah embellishment. I'm thinking I'm not going to put anything on the this bus ticket's from Juliet Camellia Craft Designs. Yeah, I'm not going to put anything on the top because this is my first foray into Tim Holtz. I'm just going to enjoy the look of it. Right, I'm not going to be lucky and find something else, am I? There's a nice circle there from Nanine. No. No, nothing else in there. Where is my other little bits? Here. The thing is, I've got stamps, tickets. Don't want anything square really, do I? Don't need anything on those stamps, do you think? I might just go with the stamps as they are. Oh, I wondered if I wanted this over this side. It's just that it's that lovely, looks like sticky tape mark on it now. I like it over here. But maybe put it nearer the middle. So this is the fun bit, isn't it? The embellishing it. Yeah, even with the Tim Holtz, when it's pretty full on, it's still fun adding more. Just wondering if a label across the top, you know, plainish one. Doesn't really need it, I just like embellishing. No, I'm going to leave it for now. I might put a label on it when I use it, might I? But yeah, I'm wondering if those, oh, it's too late now. I couldn't decide which way up to put it. I put it down and then decided I wanted it the other way. Of course I did. I'm not going to grungy this up too much because I quite like the fresh look of them. These Netherlands stamps. 5 gulden. And I wonder what that's all about. Their hands with like mouths across them. Talking hands. Interesting. If you're from the Netherlands and you know what that's about, do let us know. Yep. There we go. Right. This is supposed to be a quick video and it isn't, is it? Been on ages. Never mind. If feels longer because of all the stopping and starting, so I've been here longer than you have. Yeah, I do feel like that wants something on it. I just think it needs a little bit of, where's all my titchy tiny? I've been tidying things up, can you tell? Some little tiny bits in here, numbers. So these are all from the planner kit by Nanine at Collage Type. You get lots and lots of bits of ephemera. They're all days of the week and things like that. I have some little tiddly birds somewhere, some little teeny tiny birds. I did. What did I do with them? I just got them out of that drawer, so they can't be far. There they are. What about a teeny tiny bird on there? Can you see anything for all the really teeny tiny one? Ooh. Now I like the red on him because I just realised that said special delivery and I've got stamps. Yeah, he just brings out that special delivery red text a bit, doesn't he? Yeah, I know I'm covering up that stamp, but I don't really like that. I don't dislike it, but it doesn't really go with I didn't notice what was on it when I put it down. So the laughing, the teeth and the mouth on the hands doesn't really go. Yeah, that's better. That's better. 3 is always a good number, isn't it? Right, let's get these back in. So I put them in one of these little envelopes because they just get caught up everywhere when they're in with the other birds and torn and spoilt, and when you want a little one you can't find one. Yeah. Oh, there's one flown out already. Yeah, okay, so I'm pleased with those, and gosh, I need to back these cards because I don't know if they would fit. I don't think they will they? No, but they're going to make nice journal cards. I wonder if I could cut any of them down. That one would cut down. Doesn't really go though, does it? I'll just back them, and yeah, I'm going to have to find something else to put in those. Right, have we got white on here? We have. Because if there's white, you can guarantee I will stick it just where it doesn't want to be on my postcard. So it might be that I only get 3 postcards on here, but that will be fine. I'm building my stash. So I've built the tags. There goes that little ping pong again. I'm starting to build the pockets, and yeah, these will go into the journal card stash. I think I showed you this one on video. Well, I say the other day, you might not have seen it yet. So these are photocopies of vintage postcards that I've got that I own, and they're out of copyright, so I am okay to photocopy them. I just loved that coffee ring, coffee stain cup or something on it. They're the kind of things we try and do to, you know, show the age of a postcard. And there we've got it already done. Yeah, so I've got a couple with the sides with the writing on, and a couple with the sides with the pictures on. I'm going to have this one though because I do love. Right, where's that glue book? The offending glue book. I will put right over here. Can't see it, can you? No. Oops. So this dotty paper that I'm putting it on is from Victoria Designs. Yeah. Don't know why I've just plonked it there, sort of nowhere, but I have. So I'm definitely only going to get 3, aren't I? So which one do I want? I can't even tell where that is because it would have been on the back. The soldiers and things though. It's definitely a royal residence. When's this one from? 1975. That's why we've got that side of it, I think, because yeah, the picture there wouldn't have been out of what's the word I'm looking for? Copyright. Wasn't a word, it was a phrase. That's better, isn't it? That's better. Let's do the same on here. That's it. Get this one next. Tiny glue page. Can't see. No. So I don't know what the rest of the day is going to hold for me. I am hubby's at work, so I have got the day all to myself. I do need to get a bit more packing done. I do need to do some yuck housework, unfortunately. And then it'll be back. In fact, I might even just do another video. I might sit here and have another little play for an hour. Cup of tea. Yeah, I'm going to have a cuppa. Another play. Yeah, and then I will have to get on with some of life's real work, unfortunately. Packing and cleaning. And then it'll be sit down in front of the TV. We're not great TV watchers. We don't like the soaps and things like that. We like an odd film, a good film. Or, you know, sometimes a good drama. But we like to watch David Attenborough. He's on at the moment in England on our TV. Love to, you know, brilliant camera work they have, you know, to capture like nature doing its thing. It's amazing. And yeah, we like programs on space, you know, planets and things like that. Yeah, so we'll probably, because Neil's in at 6 today, he's only doing 10 hours, yay. Yeah, we'll probably settle down and have a couple of hours watching the TV. It's a good way to unwind for Neil when he comes in from a hectic day. That's another reason why we don't watch too many films and dramas and things. They're not really relaxing, are they? Quite the opposite, a lot of them. Although I have to say, he is a massive, should I admit this on camera for him? I don't think he cares. He's a massive James Bond fan. He loves the James Bond movies. Old ones and new ones, likes them all. Yeah, it's the sort of thing that he would watch over and over again. I think he used to read the books actually as a child. And the like commando books that used to come out like comics, but you know, soldier stories, like things like that, spy stories. I think you either love it or hate it, the James Bond, don't you? I don't mind. I'm quite happy to sit and watch them with him most of the time. But yeah, Mum and Dad, and it always was on at Christmas, would wrinkle their nose and pull his leg. He'd be like, "No, we're watching James Bond." But of course, there's no need because he had them all on DVD then. Not that. I mean, DVDs are a bit old hat these days, aren't they? Certainly ditching all ours. We're not taking any DVDs to the new house with us. Okay, so they're ready to go. Yeah, I might on the back here, when I use them, you draw a line down the middle like you do on the postcards and perhaps put a stamp and whatever you on it. We'll see. That one I don't know. But they're going into stash, so you'll see them again make an appearance when we're filling something. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to sew around those either. Okay, so let's have a look how these pockets are doing in front of the fire. I might have to take this off a minute so I can reach, because yeah, they won't walk about. Okay. Be a good idea if I put that back on, otherwise it could end up cut or something. Right, let's see if I can cut round these again or tear around them or not. Can't really see what I'm doing, that's the problem. Yeah, it wasn't such a good idea. I'm gonna give the tearing a miss and try and, what do we think to that? Yeah, I think that might be a better route. Oops, a bit roundy. It's not really what I envisaged, but I've had a little play, haven't I? I'm sorry if that's really close to you. I'm just trying to get some of the excess off, that's it. Maybe I can just cut around that and leave that white. Is that any better? No, it's not really what I wanted. I think I'm going to have to find my wiggly scissors when I make these again. Like I say, with a lot of things that don't come out how I want them, I will just put them away in the stash, and then when I get them out again, I might get a bit of inspiration. I am going to stick some birds on, like I said I would. Yeah, and then put them away and see if they bring me any joy at a later date. And if they don't, that needs cutting down, doesn't it? All I've lost is a few bits of paper, and yeah, I am getting quite good at getting rid of stuff I don't like anymore, even if it means putting it in the bin. Yeah, I'm getting much better at ditching things that are cluttering me up, so I'm pleased about that. Did I ink that one? This is the one, is it, that I was doing? Yeah, that's not a very straight bottom, but obviously it will get straightened when it's used. Yeah, so I wanted to do two opposites and I didn't manage it, but never mind. Right, I just want some of these bigger birds on, definitely on the bigger ones. Let's have a look what we've got then. That one's quite a nice one actually. Oh, I think I might need to turn my fire down, I'm getting a bit warm. Right, some of these birds are huge. Yeah, too big, definitely too big. Right, let's have a look what we've got out. You're not very big, are you? You are nice and colourful. I'm thinking I want something behind them. It's a shame. It's pretty, but it's too big. It's about you. Oh yeah. That looks like a blue sky behind him actually. I quite like that one now. Strangely enough, that one definitely needs something behind it. So what about this fancy one, this big guy here? I know he needs cutting down, but even then I don't think he's going to fit. Are you? It's a shame, because you're a beauty with your red breast and your red eyes. No, cheeks, not eyes. I don't think it's going to, but I'll try my hardest, because I do like him. Okay, aeroplane, can hear it. I hope you can't hear Mr. Next Door making that racket, but I'm sure you can probably hear that aeroplane. Right, is it going to fit? Come on. No, you're not, are you? And if I'd only ripped you a little bit differently, you would. What a shame, but no. There's no point in Well, you'll fit down the bottom, but that's not really what I want. Oh, you're a big chap. No. Okay, I'm going to be stuck between. You're not even cut out, are you? I don't want a flying one. Okay, so I've got 3, which was pretty good, wasn't it? What am I going to put on this? I'm just thinking, where's all those? Oh, what about an Edwardian lady? I brought those somewhere. I've just covered myself in bits of rubbish. Oh yeah, she's nice. Well, she will be when she has a label at the side of her. Too big, a lot too big. Hope you can see what I'm digging in here. These are all the biggish ones, to be honest. Yeah, where's the smaller one? Smaller one required. Yeah, there we go. Something plainish. Still too big. What about these lovely green ones? It's got flowers on it. Pom 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 pom. I'm obviously not convinced, otherwise I'd be going, oh yes, wouldn't I? Just get a few bits out. Just trying a few different colours. I've gone quiet and just contemplating what I actually want, because I don't really know. I probably didn't need to tell you that, did I? You probably already worked that one out. Okay, some music. Too small. Too big and too small. It's like Goldilocks. Oh, I've just seen a number 25 in there. That shouldn't have been in there, should it? What about these together? No, that's the nearest one so far. What about a plain? No. No. Did I try a big blue one? I did, didn't I? It was too much. No, there's nothing in there. It doesn't matter how much I look. I'm not going to find what I want. Right, what about a number? Good for 30 cents. I like that. It's way too big. Let's see what it'll look like if I nibble it down a bit. Oh, it said oud for 30 cents then, so that's got to go. Let's ink it. Oh, sorry birdie. And I'm just wondering if a little bit of material, have I got any near? I've got some lace. Oh, that's a bit thick though. But we could just maybe have a few strands. Let's just try a bit of that. Ooh. She hasn't been inked either, has she? She's got white round her. It's alright, I've mucked your dress on your elbow, I apologise. I think that needs just a bit of ink on that as well. I'm doing it over here because I'm on my paper again. That's it, just dull it down a little bit. Okay, so I've got some things I like. All I've got to do now is, do I like that behind her? I think I do. I'll just have some of this across the bottom here. It doesn't actually have to. Yes, right, let's try try and get it in place where it is, because it's taken me a long time to like it. There, I think. Is that about right? Yeah, I want her right up there actually. Her head in that. Over there. Wish I'd put that to the left a little bit more now, that label. Never mind. Just want her covering, her head covering some of that plain. That's it. Oops. Stick your feather down. And just across there with that, so a little bit of fabric tack. Here and there, I'll grab that, no problem. Okay, so it hadn't turned out too bad considering I wasn't struck with it when I first ripped it out. Yeah, I think that's going to be a nice pocket now. Right, what do you chaps need? Do you need anything? You're very plain behind. Your background, I mean, aren't you? Yeah, we do kind of need something going down there. I wonder if we've got a tall stamp. Let's dig the stamps out again, some of them. No, I don't even know really what colour I'm looking. Oh, that Isle of Man one again is gorgeous, isn't it? Might have to go on somewhere. Let's leave him out. What's this? I've just seen a nice one here. That's nice. I just want something up there a bit. Really? Just want a bit of something kind of joining the two together, if you know what I mean. That might be it. As simple as that, so that it's not just floating. Oops. Floating off in mid-air. Do I want some of that blue behind? Yeah, I think I probably do. Oops. Yeah. Definitely grunged you down. Oh gosh, I have a feeling I might be over it. Yeah, I'm over an hour definitely. And did I stop the video for something? A sneeze? I did, didn't I? Oh dear. I'm getting worse instead of better. I'll have to have an alarm, I think, that tells me when I'm halfway through. Yeah, because I still haven't got these two stuck down yet, have I? Okay, let's get a move on. Goodness me. Yep, so please do chat to me in the comments and tell me. I know some of you like the longer videos. Tell me if they're getting just a little bit too long. I mean, I don't mind at all doing the longer videos. It's, for me, it's the upload. They just seem to take forever to upload, which, you know, if I'm not going out, it's not too bad, and I've got both phones, so, you know, this won't be so bad, because Neil's at work and I've only got housework waiting for me, which I can do while it's uploading. Yeah, I know that is just hanging in midair, but I do like it. Should we put him nearer there? No, I like him up there. just put him on. I can always put some lace or something on top if it oops, when I come back to it, if it does look like it's just a bit stuck on. Oops, I bent the top. Right, might even have to bend that bit over there. That might blend it in a little bit actually. Okay, we're nearly there. So you guys, looks like you are just going on here with a quick label behind you. Thank goodness, he says. Can't cope with any more messing about. I mean, it has got a lot more yeah, what's the word, layering on it, this one. Oops. Might just dig out a quick price or a Tracy label or something just to fill in that, that top corner a little bit. Let's just grab a few. Ouch, something stuck me. Grab a few, I've got one. Come on, sticky fingers. What about that little? That's the one. October the 26th, 18. It says. Just across to that side. Yeah, there we go. Gosh, I've got some tidying up to do here as well. Never mind housework elsewhere. Okay, so those are the 4 corner pockets, which actually already I like with the birds and things on. Excuse me, rattling my metal ruler. These are the 2 journal spots. Yeah, and they can go in pockets because they're so beautiful at the back, or you can, you know, fasten them down with string round, whichever you prefer. What else did I make? There's something else. There's those cards that we backed. I'm sure there's something else. Yeah, Tim Holtz. Where is Tim Holtz pockets gone? Huh. There they are. Here they are. Okay, so those cards. Don't know how much you can see. And then these lovely Tim Holtz pockets that just need, there's Tim Holtz here, look. Just need something to go in there and there. That piece might even go in there if I trim it down. Anyway, I better stop because I'm way over my time. So please give me a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it. Yeah, chat to me in the comments, anything you like, don't like, etc. And yeah, come and see me tomorrow. Have a lovely day. Bye bye.